Alright, here's the problem. So many Amazon FBA sellers, they come into the marketplace, they want to make some money, but in order to make money, you have to make a profit. And this is where a lot of people do not spend the time to understand their exact profit margins and profit unit. I know this sounds super boring, but hey, you're getting into business now and you need to take this seriously, or else you can potentially lose a lot of money. So in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how you can calculate your profit margins per unit sold, all the fees that is included in Amazon FBA, so that you are not, you don't get into a product and end up working for free, or worse, lose a bunch of money. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly hop into this iPad here. I'm gonna draw everything out for you and explain it step by step. All right, here we go. First, let's calculate what profit is. Well, profit is going to be it's usually going to be revenue minus cost equals profit. So revenue in this case for us is just our selling price, sale price. So for this example, what we're going to do is we are going to just use $10 as our selling price as an example, right? $10. Now cost, there are many different types of costs when it comes to Amazon FBA, and it's really important for you to be aware of all the costs, right? So the first cost we're gonna have is something called cost of goods sold. So I'm gonna just write it over here, cost. So it's called Cogs, and that stands for cost of goods sold. So let's say that we're selling garlic press. We ask the manufacturer how much these garlic press is gonna be. Well, they say, hey, Tom, your garlic press is going to cost $1, and I'm going to order 1,000 units. So that's going to cost me $1,000. Okay. Now, Cogs is not everything. We still need to get this product from China to USA. So then comes shipping. So shipping, you need to get this number from a freight forwarder, right? So I don't know how much the shipping is going to be, but let's say it costs $1 as well. If we're shipping 1,000 units, then it's going to cost us another $1,000. Now, the other part that is going to be a cost is actually going to be your duties and taxes, right? So right here, I'm going to put duties and taxes. So duties and taxes is usually a percentage of your COGS, right? It's usually a percentage of this number. So if, let's say, your duties and taxes for this product, now obviously it varies between product and product, you need to find this number out before you even get into a product. And how you get it, you can find that number out is by contacting a freight forwarder. So if your duties and taxes, let's say it's 10%, just as an example, well, if we order 1,000 units and it's $1,000, 10% of $1,000 is what? It's $100, right? So $100. Now, our cost over here is going to be $2,100 because we just add this all up, right? This is what we call landed cost. Because what this is really saying is, hey, how much does it cost for these 1,000 garlic presses to get shipped from China to USA? Okay, so that is part of our cost. Now, there's also another type of cost that you need to be aware of, and that we'll call it Amazon fees. Amazon fees. Because at the end of the day, we're selling on Amazon's platform, and Amazon deserves to take a fee, right? So for Amazon fees, it breaks up into two different types of fees. There is something called the referral fee, and there's another one called fulfillment fee. Fulfillment fee. So there's two different types of fees on Amazon, right? Now, referral fee is simply the commission that Amazon takes. So whenever it's basically saying, hey, you want to sell your garlic press on Amazon? Well, we deserve a commission for every single product that is sold. That is fair. Fulfillment fee includes pick and pack, includes warehousing, it includes shipping, includes all that type of stuff. So really, Amazon fees will take a commission, and as well as it will charge you for fulfillment fee, which is a cost that you're gonna have to incur anyway if you have your own e-commerce website, right? So those are basically the two fees, or the two costs, right? Are the two costs associated to running an Amazon FBA business. Now, there's also another cost called advertising costs, because when we get our product on Amazon, there's going to be, you know, advertising and things like that. So in this example, I'm not really going to talk about that right now. I'm just talking about like the hard cost, because at the end of the day, advertising, I mean, the point of advertising is for us to make a positive return on investment. So let's say if we make, you know, $1, let's say we make $1 or invest in $1, we can make $5 back, $10 back, then that's great, right? Empty my bank account. But right now, we're just talking about kind of like the hard numbers, like everybody have to incur if you want to sell on Amazon FBA, okay? And then maybe another time I can talk about advertising. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, all right, so the question you might have for me now is, well, Tom, how do I calculate, you know, this makes sense, you know, I find this through my manufacturer, I find this through the freight forwarder or my manufacturer, but how do I find out the Amazon FBA fees, right? So what I'm going to show you is a Amazon revenue calculator. So basically what you want to do is, let's say that this is the product that we want to sell. We basically just copy their ASIN, which is right here, starting with the B. And what we want to do is we want to simply paste that in, right? We paste that in, and we simply go to the new Amazon fulfillment. So we want to put our item price right over here. So the item price could be, let's say, just for example, $19.99. And this is just an example, like all these numbers are arbitrary. I'm just like pulling them out of thin air, but I just want to show you how you can actually, like, you know, calculate these things. So it's going to ask you two different things. Ship to Amazon, right? That ship to Amazon is basically just our what? It's going to be our shipping. It's going to be our duties and taxes, right? So let's pretend that this is $2. And then the cost of the product, right? The cost of the products right here, our Cogs, is $1. Then we click on calculate, and it's going to then give us two metrics here, right? Number one is going to tell us the net profit, and number two is going to tell us the net margin. Now, the net profit, this number, I always want that number to be anywhere between $8 to $10. Why? Because that way I can have a little bit of money left for advertising. If this number is only $2 to $3, that means you're only making $2 or $3 per sale before advertising, and that is pretty lame, right? That's very, very small. That's very thin. And after advertising, you probably don't even have any money left. And the net margin, how do you calculate the net margin? The net margin is simply you take your profit and you divide by revenue, okay? So in this case, you take your profit, divide by revenue, and that's how you get your net margin. This net margin should always be 30% or above, okay? That's what we're trying to aim for, okay? So if you look at this calculator, you know, again, we're ignoring this row or this column. We're only looking at this column. You see the selling price, right? You see selling on Amazon fees. This is the referral fee that I was talking about earlier, the referral fee. And then here, the total fulfillment cost, this is the fulfillment fee that I talked about, but that includes your ship to Amazon, right? So this is the Amazon fees that they take: monthly storage fee, fulfillment fee, etc., etc. So anyway, I hope this video helped for you to understand a little bit more about fees and Amazon and things like that. So it's super important for you to make sure this number is above $8 to $10 and this number above 30%. If that's the case, then hey, you have a product that is going to make you a lot of money. So cool.